Everybody, it's Good Looking Pete again. I'm at home at the moment in Disbury, Manchester. Hello to everybody out there. One I've been meaning to do for a few times is life belts, life jackets. I notice a lot of people don't wear them, especially in America. They don't wear them. It's up to them. If they don't feel like they want to be saved, by all means, go sailing without one. If you're a very good swimmer, especially in the Caribbean, you'll probably be alright, but around England, typically the water is very, very cold. Typical example, I was on one of the jetties at Conway one day when it was about 75 degrees, and stupidly I thought to myself, I'll go to the end of the jetty, take my shoes and socks off and have a paddle. Well, I did that, and within 5 seconds I had cramp in both feet and couldn't move for 20 minutes, because you don't realise that it can be 70 degrees outside, but under that water can be 0 degrees or less. So one place you don't want to go is in the water, so my advice is stay in the boat most of the time. That was advice given to Don by his dad, who was a fisherman. One place you don't want to go is in the water, unless you're in, like say, in the Caribbean or something like that, where it's nice blue sea. Not even clean the water around England, most of it. But like I said, life jackets. Now, life jackets mostly work on the buoyancy rating. They have 50, 100, 150, 250. That's supposedly it. 50 will keep you above the water in a pond. If you're out at sea, you basically need 150 or above. So my advice is get yourself a 150. Try and get an automatic one as well. Even the automatic ones can blow up manually. We have plenty on the boat. I'll take you through a few of them. This is a 150 automatic. It doesn't look very big, but it does blow up at least 3 times the size. We have let off a few of these time to time just to check them. The main thing to do with these is make sure your gas canisters, they'll have a date on the back of them, your gas canisters are in date. Now, your gas canisters are inside. Here is your gas canister. Now this contains 32 grams of CO2 to blow it up. You can replace these, I mean they go out of date anyway. 99% of the time they're going to work, even if they're 2 years, 3 years, 10 years out of date. We've tried the 10 year and it still works perfectly alright. You can replace these, they're about £7 to buy on eBay. Don't go paying silly money at Chandler's, rip off places. Inside, when it does inflate, you've got a whistle. That sort of works. And there's a pipe in here for actually blowing up yourself if it doesn't fully inflate. Because you never know until you actually inflate them if the gas is any good, even in a new one. There's no guarantees with them gas canisters. This is a 150. This will hold me up in the sea perfectly alright. But I'm not a good swimmer, especially in the sea. I don't know who is a very good swimmer in the sea. Swimming baths will be alright, swimming pool will be alright, but not in the sea. To put one on, quite easy to put on, I find. I'll try and turn it on. Just face it away from you, and just put one hand in the left hand side, bring it down, and over. And now you're on. And the main thing with these jackets, you have a belt round them. Make sure you can get that together. Once we get this, I'm a bit big, so it's easy to fit in. They are quick release. Normally, if you can, get one that's got a strap, comes between your legs and comes up. Now the reason I'm telling you that, as you can see, there's a clasp here. You hopefully never need this for having out tied onto, or however long I like, or being lifted into an helicopter. Basically this kind, without the strap coming up, totally useless. Should you to be lifted up into an helicopter from there, it's one that's going to be very painful, and you'll never know if it's going to snap, because they're not the best of quality. Even though these are £70 to buy these, I'd like to let it off, but I should have ordered one at the time under the canister, so I could have done. You just want it so it's easy to get off. As you see, that is quick to get off, and if you wanted to get it off quickly. This is so light, you can leave it on all day long. It really doesn't cause you any harm whatsoever. But that's for one of them. If you can afford it, get a 250 version of that. But if you like good looking Pete, and not if you've seen, actually seen mine, I had to go a bit different. We don't spend much money. This is, get it right. This is a military one. This is an SAS, maybe too camera, but this is an SAS life jacket. This contains 2 canisters in it with about, the others are 33 grams, this contains about 85, 86 grams. This will blow up. This is a little bit heavier, but to me, I can carry it whether you can, and whether you really don't want to be going under in the water, this is the preferred one. Like I told you, the Newtons, that's what they normally, buoyancy runs off, runs from 50, 100, 150, 250. These are rated at 363. So this will not only hold you up, I'll put it on, again, hold it away from you, put your hand to one side, bring it over, come round. Easy to put on. Now, this particular one, again, same fastening as the other one, easy to fix. Adjust your belts up, and like I told you about the other one, if I can find it, that's the only thing that's not always easy to find. You'll find that there is a belt that comes from behind, comes up to the front, and again fits in there. Now once this one's adjusted, they're all adjustable. Once this one's adjusted, don't pull your goolies off. But once this one's adjusted, you can attach to this, and this one will allow you to be airlifted if you needed to be airlifted. Some people maybe, you never know what's up with you when you go in the water. This has got everything on it. This has got whistles on it, lights on it, working perfect. These you can pick up, if you look around eBay. I paid £5 for this, and I've replaced the canisters in it as well. Didn't need to, I actually inflated it before I put new canisters in it. Again, £7 for each canister. This one, I know it looks bulky, but to me it isn't. I could walk around all day with this happy in the knowledge that if I went down, this will inflate. It'll look a bit like Chesty Morgan. I think a few of the old people in there might know that. This will inflate to something like 68 double D. So basically, if you went down with this, you could hold on to the boat, and you probably save the boat as well as yourself. Because when this goes off, you basically look like you're in a dinghy. So I intend not going under the water with a little bit of luck. I intend never going in the water with a bit of luck. Very nice. If it's designed for the military, this is special forces, but it's the same as a lot of the military ones. If it's designed, it's good enough for our brave boys, it's good enough. So I think that's about it from Good Looking Pete. If you found it helpful in any way, please wear the jacket. Please subscribe to Second Chance Sailing, and give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you don't like it. I know there's a few sad people that give the odd thumbs down. Good on them. It's all part of the experience. We're going sailing next few days. We were supposed to be going on Wednesday, yesterday. We were supposed to be going on Saturday for Roy. He can't get his boat in the water in time, so it's all down to next week. We've got all the sails back for Lady Ellen, so we're all ready. We'll be doing some nice sailing, some new films. I hope you like them. There'll be a few more films come on. I've got another film to do today, hopefully. We've got a drone. We've got a drone, so I'm going to show you what it's like flying a drone. Never seen a drone, never flown a drone. We'll see, it should be fun. Most of our videos are just for fun. We'll see how it goes. We're hopefully going to get the drone down with us. It's only a cheap nasty one, but it'll do the job. I'll show you. Don't spend 1,500 quid at the start. Buy the cheapest you can, which we always do. So it's a pity the rest of the crew can't be here, but they'll all be with us sailing next week. So see you soon. Goodbye from good looking Pete. I was actually better. I'll show you at the end of this. I'll show you the clip. I'll let my daughter put some makeup on. And God, did I look ugly. I'll put the picture on. I look like a 1920s film star. So until then, see you soon. Goodbye.